Okay, hi, I'm Sam Hess. I'm back with the second part 2 of the Do Type activity for Ashford University. So I think where I left off was after giving a summary of the story that the students have read, synthesized, and are ready to move on to their Do Type activity based upon the standard from Common Core 5.3. So the Do Type activity that I'm going to present, collect and record information from, is called the hot seat. The hot seat is where each student takes on the role of one of the characters from the story. In this case, Briar Rabbit or Briar Gator. And then they take turns asking each other a series of questions based upon characters' personalities, emotions, and contextual facts from the text. For example, you see questions for a Briar Rabbit that would be asked by the character of Briar Gator, and then when the interview is flipped, Briar Gator would be receiving questions from Briar Rabbit, both of which the hot seat would be used as the interviewee, and the interviewer would have to interview with that character's personality in mind. As Dwyer states, using the hot seat strategy motivates students to thoroughly understand a text. Hopefully, this would be recorded by another type of technology in conjunction with the hot seat called Voice Recorder Pro. With this technology, students, the interviewer, whatever character would be interviewing, would be recording the voice of the interviewee, and hopefully they're getting into it and they're having fun and using the voice of the actual characters or what they perceive to have that character's voice sound like. That voice recording would be recorded on the iPad. And then how would I report the information collected from that Do Type activity? Well, I'd use, again, Apple technology called AirPlay, where I would let students be able to use the AirPlay function to share the recording that they did from the app as a whole group listening activity, and to be able to respond and have some feedback based upon that. So to review, the Do Type activity and the objective, hopefully it was met, would be standard 5.3. And then hopefully during that Do Type activity, students will be able to interact with each other in that discovery phase to find out the motivations, relationships, actions, and themes and feelings of those characters from the story Briar Rabbit and the Gizzard Eater. So finally, the question is posed, are all interested groups included in the planning and conducting of the needs assessment? Well, every Wednesday, my 5th grade team gets together in a PLC, a learning community, where we discuss different do type activities as well as absorb type activities to best develop the needs assessment and lesson plan for our students to meet their objective. And the beauty of this is we get to talk about some of the multiple intelligences that go with these Do Type activities, because this is where these students really get to shine, is in doing the activity and being able to use some of their modalities of multiple intelligence to do so. So recap, the Do Type activity was the hot seat, and the objective was, and topic of interest was, student engagement in literature fiction through the use of Do Type activities. Hopefully our standard 5.3 was met by the end of this, and our tutorial has now ended. If there's any questions, please subscribe to my link, and yeah, thanks for watching.